Hey, what's up, everybody? Avram Gonzalez here. Let me know in the chat below here that you're here hanging out with me today, and we'll get this party started here in a second. If you're watching this at a later time, you might want to jump ahead just a few minutes, and you'll start getting to the good stuff. But really, tonight is going to be interesting. I'm not going to waste too much time here on an introduction, but I wanted to try something a little bit different. I actually saw somebody do this about a year ago, right? You guys might be familiar with Diane Hockman, right? She's like the queen of network marketing, and she had these live work sessions where you could come in and you could just watch her on Google Hangout and see how she builds her business on a day-to-day basis, right? And so I thought, you know what, tonight, why don't I do the same exact thing? I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to do and that I think would help you, whether you have your business right now already, whether you're thinking about getting a business started, or maybe you're the kind of person that's like we were just a few years ago, sort of sitting on the sidelines, wondering, is it possible to build a business on the internet? Like all these people keep talking about how cool, how awesome, how easy and simple it is. Is it really that simple? And I think what you'll find today when I show you exactly what we're doing, and I take you and I sort of give you the screen share, and you can literally look over my shoulder as I complete our daily tasks here, you'll realize that there's really not a lot that has to happen on a day-to-day basis in order to build an effective business. Now, the truth of the matter is what I can do in an hour may be more than you can do in an hour when you're just getting started. Right, the stuff that I'm going to share with you today over the next hour is, the kind of stuff that would take me normally 4 to 5 hours when we first got started doing this thing, and now I'm a lot faster at it, right? And so don't feel discouraged if I'm moving kind of fast. Which, by the way, this will turn into a replay afterwards, and so you'll be able to go back and watch this stuff at your own speed later. So I would recommend that you do take out a notebook, right? Get a pen out, right? And start writing down the things and the processes that I'm doing to build the business here right in front of your eyes, right? So if you never met me before, you never seen a hangout with me before, I'm Avram Gonzalez. Maybe you're on my list, maybe you're on somebody else's email list, but you got invited here tonight because somebody wanted to give you the gift of really learning how to build a business on the internet, part-time, and make a full-time income. And just FYI, this is the same stuff that me and my partner Nikki have used day in and day out to build a multiple six-figure business. Pays us, thousands of dollars every month. And while it didn't always start like this, it is like this now, right? It is like this now. Earning 5 figures a month on a pretty regular basis here is now our reality, and it only takes us a few hours a day instead of spending our time going and doing stuff that we don't want to do anymore, right? So that being said, I can't really guarantee any sort of income. I can't guarantee that you'll do anything with the information I'm going to share with you today. And for that reason, there's an income disclosure at the bottom of this page. You can click on that and you can see what typical income results look like with the system that we're using to build a business online. Okay, and also, just so you know, you can come here and stay for the free training, and you can also stay till the end, and I'll share with you an opportunity for how you can make money doing the same thing that we're doing if you so choose. If you don't want to buy anything, that's cool. If you do, that's cool too, because I will be giving you an opportunity to buy something today at the end of our time together. So I want to jump in and I want to share with you really what I promised, which is the 3 things you got to do every single day to make money on the internet. And this will not be one of those hangouts where I tell you that you got to work on your mindset and you got to read daily and you got to listen to audios and all that stuff, because that's kind of implied, right? You got to work on yourself. You have to have a clear vision of where you want to go in order to make anything happen, right? You have to have a desire to do something big if you want to do something big. So that part aside, I do want to give you some of the technical pieces and the stuff that you do need to do every day in order to be successful. And there are actually 3 things here. Okay, there's actually 3 things. And I'm gonna move kind of fast here because I'm moving at the pace of what I would normally do on an evening or a morning working my business. And you're gonna see this in full speed. And I'm not gonna slow down for you. Okay, that's not what this hangout's about. It's not about getting all your questions answered. It's about me showing you the process of what it takes to build a business online and just how fast and simple and easy it can be if you know what to do. So I'm going to give you those 3 things right now. I'm actually going to share my screen so you can see what those things are right now. And while I'm doing that, go ahead and comment below so I can see who's here, who's hanging out with us, and would love to give you a quick little shout out here. So let me do that. Let me screen share here, and we'll make some magic happen. All right, sweet. So it should be sharing my screen. Looks like I'm going on the top here. I gotta pause that. All right. What's up, Jane? What's up, P Frost? I don't know who P Frost is, but welcome, 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 welcome. Looks like we got like 60 people here right now. So comment below if you're here. I want to know you're here, and I want to know that you're getting some valuable stuff tonight. And let me go ahead and jump in. I'm going to open up my text edit here, and I just want to lay this foundation before I get into really, I mean, just rocking your faces off here tonight, okay? So every business, every online business needs 3 things, right? Needs 3 things. Okay, can you guess what they are? Right? First one is an autoresponder. Okay? So that's stuff like Aweber, GetResponse, you know, Infusionsoft. So basically it's like those things that, you know, when you get an email from somebody that's doing online business, even a big corporation, they're not like sending out individual emails to everybody on their email list. That would take forever. But they're using what's called an autoresponder, right, which is an email marketing service to send you messages every single day, okay, or whenever they want to. Or maybe you get on an email list and you're wondering, how do they send me an email back right away? It's because they have an autoresponder. It's a system that works for them all the time, whether they're sleeping or awake or at a party or at the lake or whatever, right? That's the first thing everybody needs to build an online business. So these aren't the 3 things I do every day. These are just the 3 things that you need that you're going to watch me use here over the next few minutes. All right. Second thing is everybody needs a lead capture page. Okay, what is a lead capture page? I'll show you what one looks like in a second, but a lead capture page is simply where you put your email or your phone number or your name into like a form on a page in exchange for some sort of information, right? If you don't give me your email address, I can't send you messages. I can't send you blogs. I can't send you an invite to a hangout like this, like we're having right now, right? I can't communicate with you until you give me your information through a lead capture page, okay? And I'll show you an example of that here in a second, but you can make lead capture pages with stuff like Aweber, right, like I talked about earlier, but you can also use stuff like lead pages, okay? Lead pages, one of my favorites, and also like Optimize Press. It's a WordPress plugin you can put on your website, that kind of thing, right? If you want to learn how to use this kind of stuff, just do what I did, right? Go to youtube.com and type in, you know, how to use Aweber, how to send messages on Aweber, how to set up lead pages, how to set up Optimize Press, you know, things like that, and you'll get those answers really quick. This isn't as much of a technical tutorial that I'm giving you here. I'm just giving you, again, some of the basics. And the final thing that you need, right, it's a blog, right? A blog, you can do all sorts of things with it, right? You can send people information, right? You can give people information on your blog about your business and stuff. You can educate people, right? Like a lot of blogs I do, I teach people, you know, how to live a happier life. I teach them stuff like you're learning right now, how to build a business on the internet, right? People are always searching for information online, and if they find it on your blog, right, that's a good thing, because now they're on your blog, they're gonna opt into your lead capture pages, they're gonna get on your autoresponder, and they're gonna start receiving messages from you, okay? The other thing you can blog about, right, you can do entertainment, right? People love funny videos, let's be real, you know? You can also put stuff on your blog that's inspirational, right? I love Brendan Bouchard. He's one of my favorite dudes ever. And every time he puts up a new YouTube video, I'll take that and I'll put it on my blog and share it with people, right? This doesn't even have to be your own content, but it can be. And I'm going to share with you tonight some of the content that I'm creating, that I'm sending out to our email lists that actually generate us money, right? And the final thing, of course, is promotion. Right? You can do promotional stuff on your blog. And you know, it's like if you've ever been on a Groupon email list, you know, what do you get? You get promotional emails every day that are saying like, hey, buy my stuff, or hey, we got a sweet deal at this massage place, do you want some, right? All 5 of these things are stuff that you can blog about every single day. And if you don't have a blog, you're like leaving a lot of money on the table, because most people in business these days, they're always asking you like, so what's your website? Where can I find out more information? You know, if you don't have this stuff, if you don't have a blog, you're losing out on a lot of money. Okay. And by the way, you can actually get a blog set up tonight if you want, below this video or a link or something like that. And you can click on that button and you can get a blog started right now, even if you have no technical experience, and you can actually start making an income online, right? Blogging is like the Mr. Miyagi of internet marketing, right? What I mean by that is like, you know, Daniel-san, you know, the guy from the Karate Kid and all that. Karate Kid. Remember, who remembers the Karate Kid? Who remembers the Karate Kid? Comment below. Who remembers the Karate Kid? Right? Looks like Jane's having some issues. Jane, I hope you figure it out here. Seems like other people can see this stuff, right? Let me make sure I'm still screen sharing. Yeah, I'm still screen sharing. Okay. Well, in the Karate Kid, Daniel-san went to Mr. Miyagi because he was tired of getting beat up at school or whatever it was, right? And so he wanted to learn karate from Mr. Miyagi. So he went to Mr. Miyagi, wanted to learn karate, and what did he learn? Right? He learned like how to wax on, wax off. He learned, you know, how to paint the fence, and he learned how to like scrub the floors, right? And he got so pissed off. He's like, Mr. Miyagi, what are you teaching me right now? This isn't karate. And he said, but it is, Daniel-san. It is karate. And he'd like throw a punch, and he would tell him, wax on, wax off. And he was blocking the punches like magically, right? And what he had learned the entire time was the foundational skills of karate, right? That's what blogging is for internet marketing, okay? It's the foundational skill sets that you need to be successful and build a business online. Everybody that makes 6 and 7 figures on the internet has a blog, right? Everybody. Everybody. They've all got some sort of website or blog, and it's helping them generate a ton of money, okay? And it's because of their daily blogging habits or their consistent blogging habits that they've been able to learn the skills of like copywriting, communication, teaching, all that kind of stuff, right? So these 3 things are super, super critical, all right? So now, getting into some of the meat of it, what are the 3 things we do every day to generate a 6-figure income and beyond, right? Because we haven't earned 7 figures yet, but we're on our way, and that's kind of one of our targets, right? So what are the 3 things we do every day? And I learned this stuff from one of our good friends, Aaron Rashkin, who lives here in the Rocky Mountain region, and at one of his recent marketing events. You know, we went in there, we're like, dude, this guy knows how to build 7-figure businesses. We want to learn what he knows. And he broke it down so wonderfully, I need to share it with you now, right? The first thing you need to do every day is you need to build your list. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do each of these things here. Right, building your list, meaning getting people to opt into your capture pages. Right, you want them to give you their information. Second thing is you need to build a relationship with your list. Right? So if you never got emails from me and you were on my list, it would be safe to say that we wouldn't really have a relationship. You wouldn't really know much about me, and you wouldn't really have a reason to show up on a hangout like this, right? Same thing with like Facebook, right? I consider it a form of a list because, you know, I have friends on Facebook and they watch my stuff, and, you know, I'm building a relationship always. I'm asking questions. I'm delivering fun content, entertainment, right? All these things up here all the time, right? I do that a lot through my blog, and I'll show you that here also. Third thing is, every day, monetize your list, right? And interesting thing about this is it's not just about the money, right? So it's like, you know, you can monetize your list in a bunch of different ways. People on your list, right? You can harvest, you know, better relationships, more fun, inspiration, right? Somebody on your email list might be able to contribute something cool to you, right? All that's an example of monetizing your list that goes beyond just the money. And of course, it includes the money, right? It includes the money. So let's jump into the things that I want to do today, and show you step by step like what we're doing every day to build our business. So also really quick here, I'm going to unshare the screen, and I want to know, right? Comment below. I'm going to do something while you're commenting. Who's already getting something of value from this hangout so far? Like, who's starting to see really how simple this stuff can be? Let me know. I'm going to do something right now, by the way. I'm going to upload a video from my phone right here. Okay, I'm going to upload a video from my phone right here that I shot earlier, that I want to share with people on Facebook. And this completes step 1 of that 3-step formula that I shared with you just now, right? Building the list, right? I'm going to be creating content for people here with my phone on the video that I did, putting it on Facebook, and giving people an opportunity to opt into my list. So I'm going to do that right now. Let me know in the comments below. You're here, you're loving it, and you're excited for more, right? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post something right here really quick, and look forward to seeing what you guys wrote here in just a second. Okay, okay. My video is now processing, and we're going to work with that here in a second, and I'm going to show you how that makes us money, okay? I'm going to see your comments here. Okay, Sandy says, love how you're keeping it simple. Thanks for the screenshot, Ellie, of me blowing bubbles. That's hilarious. And okay, cool. Okay, cool. Sweet, sweet. I think you guys might have been actually seeing me sharing my screen of me blowing bubbles. But I think Sandy's here. Sandy, if we're having issues, can you just text me on Facebook and let me know how things are going? That would be awesome. So let me go over to my Facebook wall here, and I'm gonna share my screen here back right now, and this is where the really fun stuff starts to happen. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm not getting anything from Sandy here that's saying anything other than the fact that we're doing awesome right now. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how this works, right? So my video just uploaded, right? My video just uploaded. So I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to show you what I do to edit it and stuff, right? As long as it loads up. So I'm going to click right here where it says just now, and I like this editor page in particular, and I'm going to edit my video from here and do something that will help us complete step 1, right? Step 1, remember, every day we want to build our list, right? I want to build our list. So I'm actually going to in the description here, right, I'm going to put a link, one of our capture pages, right? I'm going to choose a thumbnail. This one's pretty good because I'm smiling, right? Everybody loves a good smile, and I'll save that now, right? So I got the link that goes to my capture pages. So people, if they like the video, right, they can click on that link and they can find out more about me, about my partner Nikki, and about the business that we're running that can help them earn an income online. Right? Let's see here. Okay, cool. So Sandy says everything's looking good. Thank you, Sandy. So check this out. If people watch my video on Facebook, they can click on the link, right? And they can go to this capture page. Right? They can go to this capture page that, you know, when they click on show me the video, they can put in their name and email address, and then they'll see our video, right? They'll see like our sales video. Okay, so this helps us build the list, right? People are getting on our email list because of this activity. Okay, so the second thing that I want to share with you guys, okay, a couple more things that we're doing to build the list. This one's kind of interesting, okay, and I'm actually going to show you. I'm actually going to show you our capture pages. I want to build a new capture page here with this tool called Lead Pages, right? I mentioned this earlier. It's one of our favorite places to build capture pages, just like this one, right? It looks sexy, right? I don't know if Nikki's fallen in love with me in this photo or if she's fallen in love with the simple system. Either way, it's making us a lot of money. Okay, so let's see here. I need to show you. We've got a bunch of pages that we've made back here. And I want to show you, this is the page right now that I just showed you. And inside of here, I'll show you in a second. Earlier this morning, I found out, and I got 3 of these, right? If people click on that Avram and Nikki link, there's 3 different pages that they can choose from. And like with anything in life, if you test different things, you'll find out which one works the best, right? You'll find out which one works the best. So we've been testing a few, and we found out that one of them was not doing so hot, right? You can see down here, one of them, out of the 56 people that visited that page, only 10 of them put their name and email address, versus the one that you just saw, this one right here, right? This one right here, 25 people put in their email address out of 80 people, right? That's 31% of the people that came to the page did that. Big difference, right? So we cut the loser. Right, we cut the loser, and I'm still testing the second one out a little bit to see if anything magical happens. Otherwise, I'll cut it too. But I want to test the same version, because I have a feeling this one's going to win. I want to test the same version of this with different picture in the background. Okay, and I'm going to show you something super ninja of how we're getting people to actually come back and visit these pages over and over and over and over and over again, after I've done the work one time, right? So this is really cool. So I'm going to go here into Lead Pages. And by the way, if you guys want Lead Pages, right, you can buy it, right? And you can get it for like 30 or 50 bucks a month, I think it is. And you can go get it at this link, right? haveitalltoday.com/lead pages, okay? If this is a tool, like you might want to write this down. You know, again, if you're not capturing leads and you don't have Lead Pages or Optimized Press or something like that, you're going to need this tool to make your life a heck of a lot easier. So write that down if you don't have it already, so you can go back and do this later. But I'm going to jump into actually building this thing with Lead Pages so you can see just how fast and simple it is. Okay, and remember, I just put up this video on my Facebook wall. And it's doing work for us while we're sitting here on this Hangout, right? So we'll come back here, and there will probably be some people that have watched it by the time the Hangout's done. There will be people that have probably been commenting on it, people that have been liking it already, right? So if you guys haven't liked this video and you're friends with me on Facebook, you know, throw me a like, right? Throw me a like, give me some love. I appreciate that, okay? And let's get into creating some cool pages. I'll show you how easy this process can be. And again, I'm just like talking out loud of what we do on a day-to-day basis with a little bit of extra explanation. So hopefully you're getting some stuff of value here. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to create a new page here right in front of your eyes. All right, it's going to take a second to load. Right, but here is that page that you guys just saw, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add what's called a new variation. New variation. So I want to test a new page. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go choose from one of these templates. Hopefully it's got the one that I want. I want to choose from opt-in pages, right? It's another word for capture pages, opt-in page. And there's a specific one that I'm looking for. Dun, dun, dun. And it's not in here right now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to create it in here. All right, create new page. So it's cool because Lead Pages has all these templates for you that you can just use. I mean, it's really easy. So this is the one I was actually looking for. This one. Okay. And now it's going to ask me basically what I want to put on the page. So this will be cool. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to actually I'm going to put together a Facebook ad that you guys can see here. Some pretty gangster, fresh ideas here. Is this the one that I wanted? Is this the one that I wanted? It may or may not be the one that I wanted, but we're gonna make it work anyway. Okay. So Lead Pages is cool because I just go down the list here and I modify the page the way that I want it. So I'm going to take a new background image, one of the ones that we have used before. Right, I like, I believe it's this one that I want to use for this page. Hopefully our faces are cut off. Oh no. Okay, no, that works. That works, right? Okay, cool. So then I'm going to change the logo. I actually don't want one. So I'm going to hide the logo. For the headline here, right, so I'm going to do this. I got the text right here. So I'm going to copy this text. Right, I want to do the same exact thing that I did on the other page. Hold on a second. I don't want to copy the formatting exactly. Maybe I'll just start fresh here. Oh, what happened? Lost it. All right. Start over. I think I clicked like the wrong button and accidentally went back. So I know this isn't the most glamorous thing, but it is quite fast. All right, so let's do it again. Background image. Choose the one I want. Okay. Change. Delete the logo. Let's work on the headline. Okay. So I'm going to say free video reveals, ... And what did I say on this page? The simple system Avram and Nikki used. Here's what I'm going to do. Ha ha ha. I'm going to win. I don't want the formatting, so I'm going to paste it into here. Okay. And I'll copy it back. I win. Okay, the simple system Avram and Nikki used to go from struggling life coaches to earning over $180,575 in 2013 in just a few hours per day from home. So it looks a little funky, right? It looks a little funky. So I'm going to shorten some of this stuff up. Used to go from struggling life coaches. That fit? No. I'm just trying to make it look prettier. Go from struggling life coaches to earning over that in just a few hours a day, in just a few hours per day from home. Okay, that looks better. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually change some of the colors. Right, I'm going to change some of the colors. Let's do this gold color. Seemed pretty awesome earlier. And earning, I'm going to highlight this too. Okay, looks good. And then what did I say? I want to see what I said right here. Click the button below to get instant access. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. click the button below to get instant access. And again, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to see if people have a better response to this photo or this photo. And the best way to do it is to test it, right? Is to test it. So, and then I got to change the text on here, right? I want it to match exactly the other one for right now. So it says, show me the video. Show me the video. All right, done. Okay, cool. And I'm going to actually place that. Okay, now I'm going to put in my autoresponder. That's the thing that, remember, it captures our information and it sends stuff back. Right now it's just asking me like where do I want to store the people's information. So I got to choose from one of my lists here, and just got to find it. There's so many. This one, email only, avramandnikki.com. Okay, cool. I click customize this form. It's going to change everything over, so it just requires email. And again, this stuff, it's all like I click on it and I can change it. Like I can hide that. Let's see what I did on this page, right? When I click the button, what shows up? It was really simple. It just says enter your best email address below. So let me put that in here. Enter, oops. Guess I got to do it over here. Enter your best email address below. Okay. Then again, I got to change this where it says show me the video. Okay, cool. I got that, and there's one more change here. It says at the bottom, important info will be sent directly to the email you provided above. Ta-da! Important. Oh, that's weird. Okay. And voila. All right, done. This is the spit-in image of the other page that I did, minus one critical element. Okay? And this is how you get people to come back to your website over and over and over and over again. So check this out. I'm going to show you something really cool you can do with Facebook ads. Okay, right? So, there's free ways to build your business. I showed you one of them, right? Posting a video on Facebook with a capture page link. There's also paid ways, right? You can run advertisements to your pages and stuff on Facebook and reach more people. So here's one of the things that I've been doing recently. It's called retargeting. And you ever notice how when you go to llbean.com, this happened to me over Christmas. I went to llbean.com and I was looking for this specific shoe for my mom for Christmas, right? And let me see if I can find an example of it here on Facebook, right? And it seems like you go to Amazon.com, you look at this shoe, and then everywhere I went on Facebook, I would find these ads on the side. So here's what's funny, right? We get Lexus ads all the time because we're always talking about our Lexus, all right, in different Facebook posts. We just posted something about our Lexus yesterday, right? We've been to the Lexus website, and then it's like everywhere I go on the internet, this ad is going to show up. Well, that's because of something called retargeting, right? Retargeting. So anybody that visits their website, Lexus website, will get retargeted, and the ad will follow them everywhere. So imagine if you had your page like this. Once people came to it one time, it kept following them everywhere around the internet until they opted in and chose to be part of your email list, right? That's what I'm going to show you how to do right now. So this is how you do it, okay? Go into audiences, right? This is the Facebook ads. Again, you can go to the top right, go down where it says manage ads, get into that action, and then this is the Facebook ads manager. But this is what I'm going to show you how to do right now. You go to audiences, okay, and this is how you do the magic. Okay, go to audiences. You're going to do something called creating a custom audience. Okay, and an audience is simply just a group of people that you can advertise to on Facebook, right? So I've got a bunch of them on here, but you also notice that I have like avramnicki.com capture pages, right? avramnicki.com thank you page, right? I've got this custom audience here of 100 people that have visited my capture page that I can now market to on Facebook, right? And all I did was I went to create audience and I created custom audience up here at the top right. And you should be doing this with all your capture pages. Even if you don't set up the ads and stuff yet, at least do this and you can market to people later. So set up a custom audience from your website. That's the bottom selection. Click that, right? It'll tell you to give a name. I'll do like webinar example, right? And then I could, put anybody who visits my website, people who visit specific pages. Like you can do some really cool stuff with it, right? But you just want to do this one, right? Anyone who visits your website. Click that. Set the time to 180 days. Anybody who visits your website now and 180 days from now, we'll continue seeing these ads, okay? Then you would create audience, right? I already created the audience, so I'm going to cancel this. And I'm going to show you, right? So this is the one that I want to use on our capture page right now. And what it does is it creates this little pixel, right? So if I click on this pixel details, it gives us all this crazy code, right? And what I do with the code is really simple. I take it, I copy it, and I go to where I'm editing the page, right? So here's the page we've been working on. And click on lead page options, and then it says tracking codes, right? Boom. I put in the tracking code in the head tag section, right? And I click done. So now whenever people visit this page, Facebook takes a note of it, right? Facebook takes a note of it, and they put them into this little audience, right? And this audience is going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, right? Like I have one that's from my personal blog visitors, another blog I have, 400 people, okay? And I can run ads to just these people, So imagine how targeted people are when they already came to your site looking for whatever you have, right? They're like the perfect match for what you have going on. So now that I've done that, I can actually save this page, right? And I'm going to call this page webinar demo, and I'm going to click done. I'm going to save this page. Okay. I'm going to save this page. And then actually got to recombine it. I had to do like a workaround here to make this thing work with my other pages. So I couldn't find that template that I wanted earlier, but I can still combine stuff. So if I go back here to pages I was working on earlier, okay, and then I'm going to show you how to set up a Facebook ad here in a second. It'll cost you $1 a day. I've been getting like 2-3 leads a day sometimes with this ad, and it cost me $1 per day. People opting into my email list that for whatever reason they showed up the first time, didn't put in their email, but they decided to come back and do it again later because this ad has been following them around the internet. So watch this. I'm gonna put this one that I just made back into the rotation. Right. So I gotta go to the end here. It's webinar demo page. Okay, cool. So now when people visit avramandnikki.com, they might possibly see one of these pages also, the one that we just made. Okay? So I'm going to show you that all goes here, right? This link, I share this link on Facebook, wherever I want, and it's going to go to one of those 3 pages. Okay? So let me show you how to set up the ad. Again, I'm back here in the ads manager, right? I can go here, manage ads. See, I think this is really fun. I don't know why I get my jollies off on this, but the cool thing is like I don't have to make any products. I don't have to do anything. I just got to do the marketing and come up with fun, creative things to bring people to our website to buy our stuff. I'll share with you what that is in a second too. So I'm going to show you an example of one of the ads I'm already running. Okay, and it's this one right here. And again, I pay like $2 a day for this. And it's getting us some pretty cool results, right? So here's the ad, right? Here's the ad. It is right. When you're ready to break free, we'll show you how. Click here, avramandnikki.com, right? So this is people that have already seen. They've already seen this page or one of the pages before, and they didn't put their information in. So now they're going to get another chance to put their information in, and it's going to keep following them all around Facebook, right? So this is the ad that I'm actually going to duplicate, and I'm going to try a different photo, right? I already have this ad going, right? You can see, I'll show you here in a second. I already have this ad going, but I want to try it with a different picture to see if I can get better results, okay? So I'm going to just show you because I also figured like you'd learn something from this too. So I'm going to actually use what's called the Facebook Power Editor. And if you don't know how to use the Power Editor and this is going over your head, great website you can go to. I'll type it here for you while this loads. Great website, www.johnloomer.com. Okay, and this guy's got super quick, like 2 to 3 minute video tutorials on how to use the Facebook Power Editor, how to set up your first Facebook ad, how to create custom audiences like I just showed you how to do, like all that stuff he teaches for free on his website, johnloomer.com. Learn a lot of stuff from him for free. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how we're going to make an ad here. Okay, I already have a campaign created, so everything has to live inside of a campaign. I should download. Let's see. Active. Okay, cool. So here's my campaign for avramandnikki.com, the retargeting ads that I'm doing. Okay. What I'm going to do next, because this is already running, is I'm going to create a new ad set. Okay. The campaign is like, I don't know, the house that you live in. Okay. It's the overall roof on your head. Okay. Ad sets are like the different rooms inside the house. So I'm going to create a new ad set. Just like this, right? I'm going to use this existing campaign. It's going to just ask me which campaign do you want to use. That's the one I want to use. And I'm going to actually do the new ad set name. I'm going to call it image 2 because I'm testing a second image. I'm going to create that. Okay. And now that I've got that, let's see. This is where you set your ad budget, right? So I'm actually going to test this at $1 a day. $1 a day and see how it goes. Okay? And then I'm going to create the ad. Okay, and I go here and I click Create Ad. Just follow the prompts again. It wants to know what name of the campaign is. Retargeting campaign. Name of the ad set. Retargeting image 2. And I'm just going to repeat this. It's just a name so that I know what it is that I'm looking at, right? And so if the campaign is like the house that you live in, and the ad set is like the different rooms, your ads are like the different pieces of furniture and stuff in your house, right? So this is the biggest, highest level stuff, like macro level, and then the ad itself is like the micro level, okay? So I'm going to create the ad. Okay, and it pops up down here, okay? And now it's going to ask me, after it's done processing here for a second, it's going to ask me to fill in all of these pieces here, right? By the way, you need a Facebook fan page to do this stuff, okay? Oh, this is interesting. They just changed something on me today. What does it say? Create, preview, edit your ads that won't appear on your page here instead of creating a post. Okay, cool. Thanks, Facebook. So I actually get to create an ad right here. I'm going to create it on my Avram and Nikki page. I guess I can do it here too, but I'm not used to that yet, so I'm not going to try it right now. Here's what I can do. I can go to use existing post, and I can do create a new unpublished page post. So the cool thing about this is I can create a post that nobody sees on my Facebook page, but they'll see as an ad. They'll see it as an ad. So what I want to do here is I actually want to take information from that other page, right? This is the link. It just asked me. It's like, okay, it's asking me, what page do you want your ad to go to? Okay. Next, it's asking me, what do you want to be as the text in your ad? So if I go over here on my old one, I'm going to duplicate this one, remember? So it says, when you're ready to break free, we'll show you how. Smiley face, click here. So I'm going to copy that exactly. I already forgot what I said. Smiley face, click here. And then how did I write it? Did I do www? Okay, www.avramandnikki.com. And I'll do no button for now. And what is the link headline? Link headline is this piece right here. It says click here for your free video. So I'll copy that. Exclamation point. And then this part too. This free video reveals how Avram and Nikki, in the description, Avram and Nikki went from struggling life coaches, okay, to building a successful business on the internet. Okay, sweet. And then the display link, right? That's what people see down here at the bottom. See, it says avramandnikki.com. Oh, looks like I put the little learn more symbol on here, so I'm going to do that too. Right, call to action, learn more. Okay, and then it asked me to upload an image, so that's what I'm going to do now. I actually made an image before we started this Hangout, and it's this one. Okay, so I'll upload that there. And I actually just made that image inside of Keynote, which is like PowerPoint for Mac. Super easy to do, just, you know, drop a photo in and it's work, right? So create post. Cool thing about this is whether you guys are paying attention or not, I'm making money. Right? Like this is what we do to build a business. So one of the things I want to show you is you might want to disable these desktop right column ads, the ones that show up on the side. Just have the ones that show up in the news feed because they tend to work a little bit better. And this thing I don't have time to show you really quick, but I also want to do conversion tracking on this post. If you want to learn how to do conversion tracking with Facebook ads, you can go look it up on that johnlieber.com website. But I have this little pixel I already created that I'm going to use. So that Facebook tells me whenever people respond to my ad and put their email in, it tells me that they're doing that. Okay? So I filled in everything on this page. Now on the second page for audience, here's what I'm going to do, right? I have these audiences, right? See where it says down here, category, and it has Facebook social traffic, personal blog visitors, and avramandnikki.com capture pages. Okay, I'm going to actually, those are my custom audiences. So see where it says right here, custom audiences? I'm going to put that stuff in here. The Facebook social traffic, avramandnikki.com capture pages. What was the other one? Personal website. Named. Personal blog visitors. Personal blog visitors. Huh. I don't know why that one's not popping up, but Well, I'll come back to this. I'll come back to this and I'll fix it later. Okay, and you know, I'm just going to take off the location here because it doesn't matter to me where these people are located because they already came to my page from Facebook at one point, and I know that they're already targeted qualified people to see my stuff. If I wanted to be, you know, running an ad to people that I don't know that have never met me before, I would mess with this stuff. But I actually have the perfect audience already right here that Facebook is going to take my ad, this right here on the right, and serve it up to them on Facebook, right? So I actually don't need to mess with any of the other stuff down here, which you can if you run other types of ads, okay? And then this last tab, optimization and pricing, I don't mess around with CPC or CPM, like manually choosing, right? You can manually bid for clicks. I think it's better if you just have Facebook do it for you, optimize CPM. They're going to find the perfect balance for your ads, okay? So now that I've done all of this, all I have to do is click Upload Changes. All right, Upload Changes, and it's going to go, and voila, Facebook has created our new ads. All right, so now when I go check in here later inside of the Facebook Ads Manager, right, I can go get updates on how the rest of our ads are doing. Right, so if I go in here under ad sets, you'll see this new ad that I just created. Right, AvramNicky.com retargeting image number 2. And see how it's like got 0, 0, 0 all the way across? It's because this campaign just started, right? Versus this one up here that's been going for a little while, right? Now I'll be able to see the difference between this ad and see which one performs better, and then I choose the winner. So I'm not wasting money on an ad that's not doing as well as another one. Okay? So my friends, that is all part of building your list, right? And I probably could have done it a lot faster without talking you guys through each of the things. Sorry, I took a drink there. But now I'm going to show you something that I do to accomplish actually number 2 and number 3. I thought we were going to have a bunch more time to get into number 3 tonight, not as much as I wanted, but you'll at least see number 2 in action, and you'll see part of number 3 in action. Okay? So I was going to keep going here. What do I have to do next? I got a little notepad here. All right, cool. So what do I do for number 2? How do I build a relationship with my list? Well, it comes down to a combination of using our blog, right, and the autoresponder. So I'm going to take you through really quick. I actually created an email to send out before we got started, okay, to my list, and I created the actual blog post that I'll send out to the email list. So let me show you how to do that. Okay, so what I use for a lot of my blogging is actually the Empower Network. A lot of you guys on here, I think, are already using the Empower Network blog. If you're not, you can just get one now and click the button below this video and get one. Okay. Cool thing about the Empower Network blog is that it's, as you'll see in a second here, really, really simple to create a blog, and you don't have to be like a technical wizard. It's just like really, really, really easy. So here I am in my back office, and I'm going to create a blog here from scratch. Okay, so I'm going to create a text blog, and now it's time for me to copy and paste, you know, the titles and stuff over from here. So you guys aren't, so we're not here all night, right? And then I'm going to take all this. Okay, then I'll paste this in here. All right, cool. Cool. So the other thing I'm going to do is, this typing is really small. I'm going to make it bigger. And I love the blog for you know, communicating with our list. Because when people come to your blog, they're like, wow, this person's like got their stuff together and they got this cool little blog. they seem legit. I want to do business with them, right? So I'm just going to go through here, and I got this video that I made earlier. It's the same one that I put on Facebook, right? Same one. Let's see if anybody else is commenting on my Facebook blog here, or my Facebook video, sorry. Cool, so we already got a few comments, right? AK Jr., really powerful tip. I'm surprised AK Jr. is still awake because he lives in Germany. AK, you're awesome if you're watching this. Be cool, brother, be cool, because you are. Let's see, okay, so I'm going to take that exact same video, put it on my blog, because not everybody on my email list is from Facebook, right? And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to insert this video. Computer's acting a little funky right now. But I'll add this video into the blog. Okay. Cool, and it's a great thumbnail, right? Just kidding. With me and my eyes closed. Whatever. Figure it out later. Okay. So I've got all this text, and now I'm going to make it a little bit prettier. You know, add some italics. Emphasize certain things. Okay. I tell people, watch the video below to discover the simple daily habit that's completely changed my life for the better and how it can change yours too. Okay. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. So I'm asking people to like participate, you know. If they have any questions about my video, if they want to comment below and share them with me, they can do that, right? And I'm also keeping in mind that this blog is designed to do this up here. Build a relationship with my list, right? I'm sharing a video, they get a better taste of who I am. It adds some value to their life, right? Like you can see right here, like both Josh and AK Jr. agree that this has been valuable content that's helped them, right? So I'm going to be a go-giver and create videos, create content that people appreciate to help them get to not only get to know me, but also trust me as well, right? Because I'm giving them something important of value. And that's what I'm doing in my blog right here, right? So I'm going to finish up my blog. I'm going to put a little picture here at the bottom. Right, and a lot of this is cool because it's just like, a lot of it's like drag and drop. The editor right now is really funny. It's like all sorts of weird. Okay, cool. So there's our photo, and I'll show you what the finished product looks like here in a second. I'm going to put in a I could type and talk at the same time. It would be awesome. I feel like I had a superpower. But I'm going to put in a link here on our photo that takes people to the sales video that we have for our products. Okay. Then it's signed Avram and Nikki, and then I'm going to put this right. It says work directly with us. I'm going to turn this into a link where people can join us directly. Right. People that have seen our stuff over and over and over. I want to give them the opportunity to join our business. Okay. And then at the very end, I just have like a simple, this is a really easy way to get people to visit more stuff on your blogs, right? Telling them, if you like this post, you'll definitely love this one, you know, blog post, how to stay happy and positive, quick video tip. It takes them to another blog post. Pretty cool, right? So then I go down here and I got to finish up these few things, and then I'll show you what the finished product looks like. So I'm going to put it on my Empower Network blog. See, I got a few different blogs here. I can choose from, right? You can have up to 25 blogs through Empower Network. It's pretty cool. And I want to put these this video tip under a category. So I think this is a tip for wealth and abundance. Definitely a mindset of success. What else would this go on? Joy. Right? I'm talking about how to become happy. Okay, that's good. All right, and then I will publish. And I'll show you the final product. So here it is, right? Here is the blog that I just created. Pretty sexy, if I might say so myself, and fast, right? And fast. So I'll show you what this thing actually looks like on my blog. Oops. Our blog is empoweredmillionaires.net. This is the exact same blog that allowed us to do over $250,000 in income, right? And again, our results aren't typical. If you want to see what typical looks like, go to empowernetwork.com/income. But this is the exact same blog that we've used to create such crazy results in this business. That third component, right? The blog I talked about earlier. It's one of the most important pieces, 3 of the essential pieces to building a business online. You got to have your blog. And this is just one of the ways that I use our blog. I use it to communicate with our email list and build rapport. So, it ain't a very pretty blog, but it does the dang job, right? It does the dang job. So now that I've got the blog done, right, I'm going to actually create an email, send it out to our people tomorrow morning. So I'm going to click on the blog itself. Okay. So what I'm looking for right now is the link up here at the top. I can send it out to our email list. Okay. And this is like this is a combination of the second and the third part. All right. Building a relationship with our list. I just created the blog. Right. Now I'm going to send it out to our list. Okay. The list is everything. If you haven't noticed, there's some commonalities between these 3 things, guys. It's the list. If you're not building one, you're not going to have a business. I don't care what you're doing. You got to have the list if you're going to make money on the internet. Okay? So this is a combination of number 2 and number 3, right? Because if you look at the blog, there are chances, there's opportunities. I got links in here, right? I got links in here. If you hover over this photo, right, you can click on it, and it takes people to a sales video, right? It takes people to a sales video, right? Okay. So people have a chance to also buy after they watch our content. So let me show you this final piece here. And this final piece that I'm going to run. Okay. So I got stuff to do, like hanging out with Nikki and relaxing, because our entire day's work is done in the hour that you've been hanging out with me. Okay. And as you can see, right, I'm only getting 10, 7 subscribers a day, right? It says we have 5,700 subscribers, but there's really only a handful of lists that we actually market to. A lot of these actually, like, it's like feminine beauty list and how to be a woman. These are like classes that Nikki and I did when we were struggling life coaches. So it's like all these relationship classes and stuff that no longer, really care about what we're doing right now. So they're kind of like just sitting on here, like literally like 600 people here. Can't do anything with them. 350 people here. 350 people here. I don't know. 400, almost 500 here. Like, I don't know what to do with them. Maybe I can figure something out, but for right now, they're kind of just hanging out on our email list. But I'm going to show you here how to use your email autoresponder. We use Aweber. Okay, use Aweber, and I'm going to create an email here right in front of you guys, and show you how to communicate with our list. Right, I'm actually going to send this email out. It's not going to go out tonight, but it's going to go out tomorrow morning, right? So first thing in the morning, people are going to get our email in their inbox, and hopefully it'll brighten their day. Right, so I'm going to go, I made this copy before we got started, like I said, because we'd be here all night. Because I get a little bit of squeamish when people are watching me work. I'm not going to lie. The pressure kind of gets to me. It's like when you're in the bathroom, public bathroom, and you're trying to take care of your business. It's a little bit weird when people are hearing you in the other bathroom stall, struggling, hopefully not, making a mess, hopefully not. It gets awkward, right? That can happen when people are watching you do work. All right, so that was weird. Sorry. All right, so here's the email. That is going to go out to our email list tomorrow morning, and I'll just read it to you really quick because I think you'll learn something just from seeing how we communicate with people. I'm going to take another drink of water right here. It says, "Good morning. Life is really difficult when things just aren't going according to plan. And by the way, I like to read over my copy before I send it out, because when you read through it, you discover if you said anything that sounds really stupid, right? If you've got bad grammar when you're writing, you'll realize it right away when you read it. Or you'll realize if stuff doesn't sound good, you can always rewrite it. So I always like read what I write after I write it, so that I know I have to change it if I have to change it. That makes sense, right? Life is really difficult when things aren't going according to plan. For years, I struggled with the constant mood swings and the undeniable feeling that things may never get any better, right? That's how I felt a few years ago. That's how I felt a few years ago. I felt like I was the effect of everything going on around me, and that I had basically no control over my life, right? So I know people can relate to that, because that's where I was at one point. And then I go on to say, well, things shifted completely when I started implementing this simple habit into my everyday life. And no, it's not my morning cup of coffee, although it really helps sometimes. So it's cool to say stuff you would normally say, and just be real with people, you know. Write like you would talk. So then I write, here's a short video I recorded about this simple life-changing habit. You'll find that when you start doing this every day, you'll be happier, healthier, and wealthier. Every area of your life will improve, and that's my gift to you in this quick little video. And then I sign it, Abram and Nikki, yada, yada, yada. So I thought to put the links in here that go to the actual blog post. So I'm going to go over here, copy the links, and I'm going to put them in where I said I needed to. So where it says this simple life-changing habit, I'm going to click up here to create a link. Okay, put that in here, have them open it up in a new window when they click on it. And then I'm going to highlight it here and do this part too. Make another link. New window. And then I'm going to put a little bit more space in here. It's easier to read stuff that has gaps and space in it. It's one of the things I learned inside of one of our products, the 15K formula. Again, from Mr. Aaron Rashkin. It's module 9 of the 15K formula. If you're one of our members, you can grab that product. It's probably the best money I've ever spent on internet marketing stuff. And I learned a lot about copywriting, actually. The art of communication inside of that product. So if you don't have it, go get it. All right. Because, I mean, if you're here right now and you've been here for an hour, I'm pretty sure you're interested in making a sizable income on the internet. Otherwise, you probably have better things to do on a Tuesday night. Well, I wouldn't say better, but you have different things, right, that you would want to be doing, but you're here right now. So let's see if I want to italicize or bold anything. So I'm going to bold this because I want people to know that I'm just like them, right? That at one point I felt like I basically had no control over my life. Things shifted completely. And no, it's not my morning coffee. Underline that. You'll find that when you start doing this every day, I'll bold that too. And then I'm actually going to put our photo at the bottom of the email so I can see our pretty faces. See our pretty faces. Da, 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 da. And I actually have this this link saved. Right, I have a few links that I save, like pictures that I use all the time. I save them in a little notepad, and that way I can easily take them here, copy them, and I can put them into our email. Right, I can click the little photo icon. This is all just stuff that you learn over time that shortens out the amount of time that it takes you to put this stuff together. So now that I've got this photo selected, I actually want to turn that into a link too, but I got to copy this link again. Go over here, clickety-clickety, and I just realized that actually we will have done everything in under an hour because I talked for about 15 minutes before we started teaching you guys what I know. Then I'm going to highlight this, give them an opportunity to join our business. Like every email I send out, you know, I just want people to know that if they just want to buy something right now, they are free to do that. Right? They are free to do that at any moment. They're free to take out their credit cards and buy stuff from us. Okay? And I'm also going to put in here just because I'm going to put PS Are we friends yet on Facebook? Click here to friend me up. Make sure you send me a message. Make sure you send me a personal message. Make sure you send me a message. All right. So I know where you found me. Okay. And then I'm going to connect people to my Facebook profile so that they can just go friend me up and connect with me there. Facebook.com/Avram Gonzalez. If we're not friends, by the way, friend me up. Friend me up. Okay. Cool. So now I've got my email. It's all spiffy. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule this to go out in the morning. All right. It's on Eastern time. So what I'm going to choose is Wednesday. I want this to go out at feels like I want it to go out at 6:33 a.m. Eastern time. That way, it'll be in people's inboxes when they're just getting up. Right? I'm going to select a few other email lists that we email to you on a regular basis. These are all of the email lists that actually are current and active that we're using right now. I feel like I'm missing one. This one. I think that's it. Ooh, okay. I got all the ones that I normally use. And I'm going to skip posting on Facebook and stuff. I'm going to save the message. And now, while I'm hanging out in bed, this message is going to go out tomorrow while I'm sleeping, because I like to sleep in sometimes. And people are going to start reading it, right? People are going to start reading it. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to make another email, probably tomorrow when I get up, and I'm going to take, let me come back here, I'm going to unshare my screen. And I'm going to actually take this Hangout, and I'm going to repurpose it. I'm going to put it on my blog so people can find it later. And I'm going to send an email out tomorrow night when people are just getting home from work, inviting them to check out this Hangout and get some value. There's like this weird gnat flying in front of my face. I'm like, get out of here. Distracted. As you can tell, I'm just ready to kind of like just chill. My work is done for the day. And like I said, I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning. I'm going to write this one other email and put out a blog that's going to share with people like the 3 things that we talked about tonight, teach them how to build a business, and then invite them to join our business, right? To join our business, because you literally just watched everything go down that we do on a day-to-day basis. So really quick here, I'm going to see if there's anybody that has any questions. Not that I asked for questions, but maybe somebody had some questions, and then we'll kind of go from there, wrap up, and see what's going on. So I appreciate you guys for coming out. If you've had a breakthrough tonight, please share it in the comments below, because I'll actually take your comments and I will use them in my emails tomorrow. I will use them in my emails tomorrow, and you will help me build my business by doing it, right? And if you're actually a part of our Empower Network team or somebody else's team, you're on this page right now, or on this Hangout page, you can actually go to the very top of this page. You can copy that link up there, and you can see where it says Avram Gonzalez on it. You can actually take that, put your username on instead, and you can send out this replay tomorrow to your list as a way to share value. You can say, hey, my friend Avram, who's a 6-figure earner on the internet, taught me, and he's going to teach you to the 3 skills that you need to do every single day, the 3 things you got to do every single day to build a business on the internet, right? And the cool thing is those 3 things, right? Building a list, creating more of a relationship with your list, and monetizing your list, I just showed you just a handful of the options that you have to build the business, right? You have like all these options. I just showed you a few of them, right? I just showed you a few of them. So if you want to learn more, right? If you want to learn more stuff, I gave you some resources, right? One of them was johnloomer.com. You can learn more about Facebook advertising there. Okay. You want to learn about building a brand on the internet? I recommend you go watch like Marie Forleo, right? So marieforleo.com, she's awesome. She's one of my favorite women in business. She's crushing it on the internet. And what I do is I go watch her videos and I see how she's talking about stuff. And then I either get inspired by what she's doing and I make videos similar to what hers are, or I learn something new about how she's marketing and then I apply that to my business too. Right? A couple other resources I talked about, right? I talked about lead pages. You saw me create a lead page, a capture page for from scratch, right? And if you want to get lead pages, you can get like a trial, I think, from there. Go to haveitalltoday.com/lead pages. You can get a little trial through there, haveitalltoday.com/lead pages. It's another resource that I use all the time. You just watch me use it, and that can help you build your business. If you're not building a list, that's the first thing, right? If you're not building a list, you're not building a business. Okay, if you're not building a list, you're not building a business. Sorry to say. And you can use the strategies that I taught you tonight. And of course, if you don't have a blog already, go ahead and click the button below this video, or there might be a link or something like that, and get a blog. Right? Get a blog set up for 25 bucks. Don't be shy. Okay, you can click the button. It's big, shiny. It's yellow. It's calling you. It says, "Please set me up. Share me with the world. I want to help you make some money." That's what the button is actually saying right now. If it had a voice, that's what it would be saying. And it's demanding that you click on it right now and get a blog if you don't have one already, right? Get a blog, become a part of our community, and then come back next week at the same exact time, right, 9 p.m. Eastern, and I'll teach you some more cool stuff on how to build a business using the internet. Okay, so I appreciate you for watching right now, and if you have any questions, I don't see any questions, which is cool. I'd love to get your feedback. Post it on Facebook, post it in the comments below, friend me up if you haven't already, and you know, the other thing is, like, we have this cool event coming up in Orlando at the end of next month, and I'm going to be there. I can't wait to see you there. We're going to go ride some roller coasters and stuff beforehand, and you can come join us. You can pick my brain, pick Nikki's brain, my partner. She's brilliant as well, and learn what we're doing, and hang out with us on a day-to-day basis, and see while we're there at the event, and see really that there's no difference between you and I. There's really not. Chances are I'm just doing a few things different every single day that you might not be doing yet, right? Maybe you watch this hangout and you realize, like, there are some things that I have not been doing. Or you might have realized, like, wow, I've been making this way more complicated than it actually needs to be, and I'm just going to go hit it with the simple stick and just make it happen, right? Just make it happen, you know? And if you don't have a business yet, you can make that happen with us. We can teach you how to sell our products as well, starting with the blog, right? You can buy the blog, and you can sell the blog, and you can start making some money doing that. And you can also buy the rest of our products, right? The rest of our products all teach you how to become really amazing at internet marketing, sharing your message, sharing your gift with the world, right? And if you don't have all the products, my question is, do you really want to make this business work, right? If you don't have the money to get our products, my other question is, okay, are you willing to go find the money to invest in your education and to make your business work? That's my question, right? Because all the resources and stuff are here. Real question is, are you going to put in the work? Are you going to invest in your education, or are you going to make it happen? Are you going to meet us in Orlando at the end of this month? I'd love to meet you. I'd love to ride some roller coasters with you, break bread with you, and you know, just give back in whatever way that I can, kind of like I have tonight, and get to meet you in person, right? Because it's just you just can't squeeze people the way you can squeeze them in person, like you can't right now. You know what I mean? So, look. It's been a long day for me. I woke up early with the dog, and I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to let this video make money for me. And you can take this video, like I said earlier, and you can share it, right? You can put it on your blog, right? You can share it on Facebook. You can make money with this video too. And I just did a bunch of work for you. So I hope you appreciate it. I know you do. That's why you're hanging out. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. I've said it like 6 times before. Now I'm just rambling, and I'm out. Bye.